Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Cristina. This is Hobby with Cristina.
Come along with me as we explore hobbies together.
In this video, we're going to be unboxing and setting up an XTool S1 40-watt diode laser cutter.
Let's jump right in. Step 1 of 7, let's see what's inside the box. There are quite a lot of parts in the box, so this is by far our longest step.
Right on top with this first green packet is the quick start guide. After looking at it, I was still a bit confused. The instructions did not appear to me at that moment to make sense for the machine setup. So in the end, you'll see that I have a laptop with the video that they shared with me via email to help with the setup. These webbing straps are a really nice addition since the machine is kind of heavy. They make it a lot easier for me to lift the laser out of the box. Right on top is the honeycomb insert. This helps with airflow when you're cutting through material. I decided to get the XTool S1 laser cutter because it's still very powerful and can cut a lot of materials, but it's about half the cost of the XTool CO2 laser. So for me, as someone who doesn't have an existing business selling the things that I create, this allows me to try out things at a lower cost, but still have a lot of the performance features that I'm excited about. At the end of the video, I'll try out my first etching experiment, so stick around and see what character I try out first. Although diode lasers are limited in the kinds of acrylics they can cut, that is one of the materials that I'm most interested in experimenting with later.
Right inside the machine is the sample material packet that XTool includes with their machines. I'm taking a quick peek to see what they sent me, but I don't want to pull things out yet, so I put them in the storage bin behind me. And I won't realize that I didn't quite shut the drawer for a few more minutes. This little box has the toolbox inside. XTool did a great job of thinking through the tools needed to set up, so all you use for the entire setup is this one hex tool key. The box also has the little bits and bobs like screws and such that you'll need for the setup. And I just couldn't help myself. The exhaust hose makes such a great noise. That was the air pump system, some cables, the laser module, and the power supply. That was a lot to unpack. Now that we've got everything out, let's tidy up a bit. Now let's remove the rear limit blocks. These are the little blocks that are held in place with 2 screws on each side. From what I can tell, these are put in place solely to keep the laser arm at the back of the machine during transport, so we don't need them to actually use the machine. So we take those out along with the 2 sticker reminders that they put on either side. Next, we'll install the laser module. In my case, I got the 40-watt module that I'll be installing today. I also got the package with the 1064 nanometer IR module. Will be more precise for certain engraving applications.
Here I'm cutting off the protective film so that I can install the module.
These modules are interchangeable, so it'll be pretty easy for me to swap between the 2 laser modules that I purchased.
After plugging in the power and air supply to the laser module, you can align the mount with the hole in the back and secure it in place with a pair of screws on top.
Now we'll attach the distance sensor to the laser module. You'll find it in the little toolbox. It connects directly to the side of the module with the help of some magnets, so it's really easy to install. Next, we'll move to the back of the machine to install the exhaust hose and the power supply. There's a protective plate installed where the exhaust goes to help protect it for transport. Now attaching the power supply means that we're almost there. So as a reward, the sound of the protective film being peeled. Now I'll connect the air assist. The air assist helps regulate airflow when the machine is in use. Here I'm connecting the tubing between the laser and the air assist. Then I connect the power cable. Now that I have everything set up and have moved my laser cutter from the floor to a table, it's time for our first test drive. First, we do a depth reading for the material thickness. Then, since the machine doesn't have a camera, I have to mark the processing area by setting the crosshairs on opposite corners of the square. I decided to keep the boundary a bit more inset since the piece of stone has a raw edge. And I did my first test as an engraving of one of my favorite childhood characters. What would you want to see engraved on a coaster like this? Thank you for watching my unboxing video. Please like and subscribe to get more videos of my weekly hobby adventures. Until next time!